Dance, a universal language and healing force of energy that defies the global barriers of race, gender, age, social status, language, disability. Mambo Room, a place to harness this energy and embrace the community.
The Mambo Room started 8 years ago on a whim by 3 kids in their 20s. We lived, breathed, and ate salsa. What started out as a passion and a hobby became a force in our lives, touching so many in the community and developing lifelong relationships. We pulled our resources and professional skills and were successful in creating a dance community here in Hampton Roads by offering dance lessons and hosting salsa events in any place that would take us. As we look back on our early events, we remember droves of people from all over the East Coast coming together to dance in a tiny space we rented from time to time. We brought in talent from New York and Philly and DC. The room pulsed with mambo as we danced all night until our clothes were soaked and our feet were throbbing. There were so many people from different walks of life, and we watched as the various cultures merged on the dance floor. We all spoke different languages, but we lived together in the music, and we all had one common method of communication: dance. One night, as we sat and talked about all the fun we were having, we haphazardly decided to open a studio. We had a 30-minute phone conversation the next day about how to make the numbers work, and by that afternoon, we were out in the streets looking for a location. We had dinner with Richard Levin, a local property owner, and we expressed our passion and explained our vague plan about opening a studio. He chose to believe in us. He took a chance and he held our hand, and thanks to this man's support, our raw passion, and our youthful belief in invincibility, the Mambo Room was born. Here we are 8 years later. We all grew up, we learned a ton about running a business, we taught a bunch of people how to dance, and we made so many friends in the process. There's just something magical about dance that feeds the soul and nourishes the body both mentally and physically. And this, my friends, is why our crazy plan worked and turned into our beloved oasis for so many. What is your full name?
Masih Mahibul Haq.
I'm David Del Castillo, also known as Amal Real.
My name is Julio Perez.
My name is Erica.
Brandon Atwapang.
My name is Stacy.
My name is Taurine Washington.
My name is Moses.
When I came to the Mambo Room, I was in a very difficult place in my life. I came here to exercise and get an uplifting feeling, and I found so much more than just an uplifting feeling here.
Just drove by it one time and thought I should give it a try, and I'm really glad I did.
I think the Mambo Room is the absolute most amazing studio in the world because, for one, they keep growing and growing.
But I also found the best dance community I'd ever been a part of with Mambo Room, and I feel like I'm still part of that community, even though I've moved away, and I feel like I always will be.
The Mambo Room has been a blessing to this community for the last 8 years or so. From raising money, sponsoring dance-a-thons, which raise thousands and thousands of dollars for the children in need.
It keeps me a little bit closer to home. I feel a little closer to home because I'm from an area where a big population of it is Latin. How has the Mambo Room made your life better?
It had provided an outlet.
It's a wonderful atmosphere and it makes me feel comfortable and be myself.
This has truly become my extended family. This has truly become an extension of the lifestyle. A part of me that I would hate to neglect and I would want to continue.
It's made me more active, and I'm really shy and introverted, and it's made me more open and social and interact with more people without really having to say anything.
I found people who came to me with a smile, who were ready to dance and share their joy of dancing.
All my best friends is the Mambo Room.
It's become like a family here to me. Everybody's so nice. Such a great time all the time.
I'm a recording bachata artist, and Mambo Room was the first place I was able to perform my first single thanks to Alvin. I'll never forget any of my experiences there, and I'll never forget the staff, the people, and the music. Mambo Room is hands down the spot for Latin dancing in Hampton Roads.
¿Qué tal, mi gente? Soy Ronnie. Soy Gio. And we are Voz a Voz. We want to say happy anniversary, Mambo Room. We love you guys. God bless you. And congratulations. We're going to be toasting to you guys.
Alvin y todos por allá. Happy anniversary. God bless you guys. Voz a Voz.
¿Qué tal, mi gente? Mon Black de este lado, el manager de Voz a Voz, dejándole saber a Mambo Room feliz aniversario, y recuerden, el Mambo Room para mí es número 1.
I wish I had known about this, a long time ago. you know, this 8-year anniversary. If I'd known it was around 8 years ago, I would have been here, you know, day one.
My favorite thing about the Mambo Room is the family atmosphere.
The one thing we do have in common is the love of dance and wanting to be able to socialize and just get out, meet more people, and just have a great time on the dance floor.
It doesn't matter who you are as a person, you're welcomed on the dance floor, and I appreciate Mambo Room is like that. They're a huge family. I have first timers that come, they're like, I love this, I never want to leave.
It's changed my life because I found something that I'm passionate about and that I can carry on into the rest of my life.
I had a boring life until I got to the Mambo Room. It made a new life for me. It's a different life than I ever imagined, and I just thought, God, this is the greatest life.
It's also a place I can be around a lot of people but not have any expectations of you know, dancing perfectly or interacting with people perfectly. I can just come and have fun and meet people and then leave it on the dance floor.
I have a place I can go and be safe and afford to have fun and meet people and enjoy my free time.
I feel free, I feel excited. This place is just an amazing community-based studio.
My life has completely changed because of it.
My favorite thing about Mambo Room is the people it attracts and the people it keeps.
Actually, within the first couple of years that I was dancing, I met several of my best friends that I have today, and then my husband, Bernie, we met in 2010, and now 4 years later, we're married.
Then I went to my very first social, and that's when I saw this young lady dancing there, and it blew my mind how amazing of a dancer she was. Over time, it just came to find out that, you know, maybe I should start dating this lady. And one Friday night at a social, during a bachata song, I got down on one knee and I asked her to marry me. And it was the greatest day of my life. And if it wasn't for Mambo Room, I would have never met her, my friends, and my life wouldn't be the same without it.
I have autism. Every time when stuff gets hard on me, I find a way to figure it out. I love the Mambo Room because of the people, the staff, the instructors who pour their lives out over here. The classes that they have. Thank you for your support. And as always, the Mambo Room will always be my home.
Last year at the dance-a-thon, when little Sophia came and I saw that precious little light that cancer tried to snuff out, I looked around at the faces and the people that volunteered, that had donated their money, that were donating their time to dance to raise money. I'm standing there and I'm not in a nursing field, I'm not in health, but I'm a human being, and this is an opportunity that I could give back and do my part for other mothers and other parents that are in that predicament. And the fact that I can do this with the people that I call my family, and they have like minds and like hearts, nothing compares. Nothing compares. And because of this, I will always be a part of the Dance for a Cause Dance-a-thon.
Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm coming down from DC to the Hampton Roads area to be a new member of the Mambo Room, and I'm really excited about it. I get often asked, why do I like to teach to dance? Why do I have a passion for it? And for me, it's more like, how do I not? Dancing for me is like breathing. Once I hit 29, I started coming down with some crazy illness that nobody knew what was going on. And I started blacking out. And when I blacked out, I now know that every time I blacked out, my heart would actually stop and I would flatline. It took a couple of years for the doctors and me and everybody to figure out what was going on. So I went through lots of different diagnoses. And during that time, I spent a lot of time in bed. Once I figured out what was going on, and the doctor sat me down and explained that I have neurocardiogenic syncope with syncope, I realized that I had to choose to live my life a little differently. I could black out washing dishes, doing laundry, sitting on the couch watching TV. And I decided that if it was going to be my last day, that instead of doing those things, I was going to dance. So I would get up and I would dance 5-10 minutes and I would have an episode, which means I would flatline. And I did that for a long period of time, and I got lucky, and every time I happened to wake up. Over a period of time, dancing helped me get stronger. Once we knew what was going on, I was able to get a pacemaker. And the pacemaker doesn't prevent me from passing out or blacking out, but it does keep my heart going when I do. Like I said, for me, dance saved my life.
Over the years, we have raised more than $150,000 at our annual Dance for a Cause Dance-a-thon. Our event supports children with cancer and other life-threatening illnesses at the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. It also supports our community-oriented classes and helps bring national and international talent to Hampton Roads. We are proud to have provided free classes to children with 4Kids Inc., the Up Center, and the general community. We look forward to continue growing this event in our new space.
Hi, I'm Kate Brown, and I am the president and founder of Swag Movement Academy Incorporated. And our mission at Swag Movement Academy is to instill discipline and cultivate leadership of young people to help discover their gifts, their talents, and passions to fulfill their life's purpose through movement and dance, and particularly hip-hop dance. And our core values are integrity, commitment, experience, and education. We were established in 2015, yes, this year in June. And the sole focus is to give back to the community and touch young lives to overcome obstacles of adversity. And the goal is to take this idea, or global phenomenon as I like to call it, of hip-hop culture and hone in on the positive aspects of this movement through the arts, which could be music, dance, or even graphic arts. This adoption of hip-hop culture is a worldwide movement. And with a movement that's so powerful, we figured why not take the opportunity to promote positivity and apply those principles through education with our youth. And the goal here is to refocus our students on living their life and realizing their fullest potential. We're their safe place, we're their refuge, where students will be taught passionately and guided towards their dreams and aspirations. And it's one of the reasons why we partner with the Mambo Room, because the Mambo Room is such a large pillar in the community when it comes to community service. And having known the owners for quite some time and actually worked in the Mambo Room myself, especially working with children, we've been able to give back to the community tenfold and cultivate young children's lives from the ages of 3 and up. So we look forward to your support. Thank you.
My name is Mary Midget, and I'm the Program Supervisor for the Team Up Mentoring Program here at the Up Center. And Team Up started in 2008 at the request of the United Way. The Up Center is a United Way agency, and Big Brothers and Big Sisters was shutting down. And the United Way knew that there was going to be need in the community for a mentoring program, so that's how we got started. They came to the Up Center and asked us to start a mentoring program. We called it Team Up Mentoring, and what we do is we help at-risk kids who are at need for positive role models in their lives. We match them up with an adult mentor age 20 or older. And one of the things that really helps the mentoring relationship last, because you want it to go at least a year and then beyond, is to have monthly events for the mentor and the mentee to go to, where they can come together with other mentors and mentees and kind of have some support and some encouragement. And so once a month, we try to do something fun and free. The Mambo Room and dancing is really a cool thing to be able to do, because the mentors and mentees are actually interacting with each other and moving together And it's something that they probably wouldn't have a chance to do otherwise if we didn't have, you know, the Mambo Room there offering us free dance lessons, which is incredible. Dance is a confidence builder. Dance is good for their bodies, it's good for their minds. It gets them doing things that they had not done before, that they didn't think they could do before. And you know what, they really love it. They have fun doing it. You can see it on their faces. An organization like the Mambo Room is out there trying to support us nonprofits who are trying to make a difference now, catch the kids while they're younger, and help them become the best they can be. They deserve your support.
Now that you've heard about several of the programs at the Mambo Room, it's important for us, for you to understand why we want to expand those programs. And part of it is because of my own history. I was diagnosed with severe dyslexia. Unfortunately, I graduated high school not being able to read. Dance was my outlet. Dance was what allowed me to get all that anger and frustration from all of those years out. I wanted to work with kids who didn't have a solid education, who didn't have that family background, who didn't see other potentials outside of their immediate surroundings. I wanted to work with at-risk youth. Through college, and then later on in my life through dance, I was able to go into the high schools and work with these kids. And it made me so happy to know that there were some kids in my class that the only time they went to school was the day that they had dance class. It was a way to give them something positive, to say it's okay, you don't have to be good at everything, but to give them confidence in something that they could take home with. And at the end of the year, we did a great program and we had a lot of fun, and it was very close to my heart. And it was a way for me to merge my own personal story of dance as well as struggling in high school and working with kids and bringing those passions together. So we are very excited about creating programs with Swag Movement and other programs within the school systems in Norfolk and the Hampton Roads areas, and we can't wait for that all to happen. We also plan on doing a lot of other things, expanding it past just that passion, but working with hurricane relief or blood drives or vaccines and using this space so that it's a whole part of the community. And that's one of the things that's very important to us at the Mambo Room, is that this isn't just about dance classes, but it's about how dance can heal and how dance can help and how these programs will go past and beyond us.
Yo quiero estar contigo.